You see that hind? We're gonna take it.
We have James Burns here from Black Ops. James is Frank Woods in Black Ops.
Welcome back. It's time to announce the character of the year. Yeah. All right, and the winner is Sergeant Woods, Call of Duty Black Ops.
Looks don't count for shit in the jungle. It's nah, baby.
It's you! Yes! Yes!
Frank Woods.
Frank Woods! Yeah! Call of Duty Black Ops!
I'm here with Dave Anthony, director of Black Ops, and we are here at House of Moves because we are going into the mocap room to do something a little special with Frank Woods. Can you tell me how he was able to steal the spotlight and the VGA nomination when he's not even a playable character?
The actor James Burns, if you knew this guy and if you meet him, you will instantly know the answer to this. James is such a charismatic guy, and he just is this character.
So you are Sergeant Frank Woods in Call of Duty Black Ops.
Ma'am. You think I'm fucking nuts? This guy.
All right, here we are. All right. Sunday afternoon. Comment section. Yushine, good morning. Well, yeah, I'm reading this book right here. This one here I'm reading. It's a great book. I love this. That's what I'm reading. Hey, Brock Fuller, how you doing? Would I like to come? I would love to come to Saudi Arabia. Can you set that up? I would love to do a show. I don't have any big shows there, but I would love to come to Saudi Arabia. Are you kidding me? It's a dream of mine. I love traveling, you know. Yeah, definitely come to Saudi Arabia. Make it happen. Let's figure it out. Egg, what's up, Egg? Hang on. I'm looking. You gotta check. Trying to figure something. Hey, Red Eye, how you doing? Just because I'm playing Black Ops 4. Yeah, that's a game, isn't it? Okay, so better. Black Ops 4. Hey, Narks, how you doing, man? Had a long talk with Darwin yesterday, and you guys are due. I think you guys are due for I don't know. God, I didn't figure out where he said he was though. He says he's 1 hour from they are 1 hour from Pittsburgh Airport. Yeah. Do I think Woods would be in Black Ops 7? I can't see why not. I mean, he's a pretty popular character. It's ongoing. Sure, some format. Will I be back? Will the real Woods be back? No, probably not, unless something happens that I don't know about. What would happen? That's the sun coming through my blinds right there. Like an alien invasion. Well, that's what I told him, Narks. I said, why don't you guys meet halfway for a drink or something? He says, yeah, he wants you to come out to the house and go do some shooting with him. You know, because he writes reviews of guns and equipment and things. You know our boy Darwin, of course you do. Hang on a second. What am I drinking? Iced tea. Drinking iced tea. Yes, hot today. I'm in the house with the AC on. I don't know if you can hear it or not. I got it cranked. I got fans blowing. It's been like 110 degrees here in Burbank. Really hot. But, at night it cools down good. During the daytime it becomes a little more interesting. Yeah, he's doing great, man. He's just fucking Darwin. He's amazing. Do you see the Black Ops 7 operator Sergey? Don't know what that means. You're in AI. I'm trying to get the momentum to start studying some AI things, but I just can't get my ass in gear. Too busy just cleaning my house, getting rid of clothes, doing a big reset. You know, sometimes in life you got to do a reset. Sometimes you just got to go in, go through all my clothes. We have T-shirts and stuff I never wear, or things that have like stains on them. You know what? T-shirt cost me $15. Buy new, or go to the Goodwill and buy something. You know, don't. If you have things in your wardrobe you haven't worn in a year or 2 years, get rid of them. Get rid of it. You're not going to wear it. Lighten the load, guys, gals. Lighten the load. Iced tea, chocolate. You mean like a chocolate bar? I fucking love it. Yeah, I was. That was my very first job I ever did. I played a biker at a biker bar, like one seat. You know, playing a guy was hitting on this girl at a bar. Everything is better than soda. Well, water, iced tea, water, great. Water, more water. Soda is a disaster. Soda is the worst. I will have a Diet Coke every then and again because it's like I don't know why, but I have a Diet Coke or Diet Pepsi. That's it. No, man. Soda's a disaster. Don't eat soda. I'm so glad they decided to take soda off the EBT list. It's about time. Soda, potato chips are crap. Candy is crap. Cookies are crap. Soda is crap. And if people are using EBT cards to buy that, I'm glad that's been taken off the thing. Yeah, soda's just awful. Cookies are terrible. You know? So what the new things you learn it now in those months, like advice, a book to change you better? I can't decipher what you're saying. It's always the same thing. It's always personal development. How can I be more aware of why I think like I think, why I respond the way I respond? And I need to learn more about AI. I need to learn how to use it better. I need to understand that it can make my life easier. Things that take me hours should take me minutes. It's like matching documents. Things that I used to spend days on can now be done in literally minutes. And I'm afraid I'm going to left behind. So, but I got to do it. And for me, I know when I'm getting close up to a breakthrough, when my sock drawer is totally fucking organized, you know? Yeah. Oh, Red Eye, I didn't say that, Red Eye. I didn't say I love cookies. Don't get me wrong. But I'll get a cookie. One cookie will last a week. I'll have a bite. Or if I get a bar of chocolate, that bar of chocolate will last me for a week, weeks. It's just when you eat them in the portions we're given, if you eat them like food, it's not food. It's a treat. You know, if I have I have a bite of chocolate. I mean, like the size of my thumbnail. That's it. And it's not a meal. It doesn't replace food. You know. Hey, Navicraft, I'm great. I'm great. Just kind of hiding from the heat. Got to go out and do a leg workout a little bit, but I figured I'd come in here chat with you guys before we get to the gym. It's hot, you know. The gym's in my garage. It's hot in there, man. So I got to open it up, put the fans in there, cool it down. Today's the leg day. No, today's upper body. I played hockey yesterday, so today's upper body, stretch upper body, and tomorrow is leg day. And skate on Tuesday. That's the plan. Nemesis Woods. Yeah. What else? Trying to that's what I'm working on. Working on that. Oh, there it is. I've got the. That's cool. Okay. The StreamYard has got these new features, so now I can just read off the. Got it. Yeah. That's what I'm working on. Yeah, making my list, checking. You know, here's something for you to remember. There's only, 19 weeks left until Christmas? There are 19 weekends left until Christmas. I'll say it again. No, 18. There are only 18 Saturdays left until Christmas. Yeah, let that sink in. Brandon White, how you doing, buddy? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Glad you're here. Yeah, I got a shave. Crappy. Well, that's the thing. You got to remind yourself that time does not stop. It's freaking relentless. And if you want things done, you got to get started. You know, I mean, I'm being hard on myself today. It's like I had a good day. I got a lot done today. But it's just a matter of when I go through my list, I get just one thing I can't do is start. You know, the less I scroll on Instagram, the less I get, the better off I am. That's all. You know? The less I let my attention get taken away by things that have no consequence. Yeah. Oh, by the way, Darwin is up for a Gundy. You have to nominate Darwin for a Gundy. I'm going to put this up here for you guys. Hang on. So, I need your help. We need to get Darwin Necessity. Here. I'm going to put this link in here. I want you all to go on here and nominate Darwin Necessity. All right, there's a link here. All right. And I want you all to nominate. His name is Darwin Necessian. Click on that. We got to get him. We got to get him a Gundy this year. Hey, Donate, how you doing? All right. No, I do not. I do not. No, I have not. I really haven't focused on that. I'm focusing on something else right now. I'm trying to get some momentum started. So, though, that is going to distract me. Yeah. Yeah, be nice to yourself. Like, if you hear yourself, for every word you say that is self-annihilating, you got to replace it with two words that have gratitude, man. Just find gratitude. Just if you got to do lip service, you got to just fake it. You know, I'm glad I got 2 feet. You only have 1 foot, well, I'm glad I got 1 foot. You know, you always go back to expressing gratitude. Yeah, I mean, the deal is this, right? Hang on. Get yourself a book. This is my journal. Every day. Come in here. Boom. Spend 5 or 10 minutes and just write it all down. You know, if you hate something, write it down. If you love something, write it down. Just get used to starting your day off with clearing your brain by writing out all that shit in your head. Make sure no one ever reads your book. It's private. It's for you and you alone. No one should ever touch your fucking journal. Ever. If they do that, remove them from your life. Okay, that's a violation of personal privacy. Get these books, or just get a pad of paper. Sometimes I have these. I I just use like a clipboard and just sit down, make a list. Just list all this shit you say about yourself, and then counteract with something nice about yourself. There's always something good to say about yourself. You just got to work at it. Yeah. I hope that helps. I don't know, man. When I hear shit like that, I don't indulge. I don't know, man. If that's true, fine. I have no idea. Things that's pretty fucking absurd. I don't see him that way. He doesn't have that vibe, you know. Macron's wife does seem pretty masculine by all measures, so to accuse her of that, I don't. Like when people after Michelle Obama, that's not my business. I don't care. I put some even money that nobody is drinking baby blood. That sounds like I don't know. It doesn't sound. There's not a lot of it doesn't sound right. Why not? Because they don't have the guts. Oh, I've been hearing some great dad jokes. I can't remember them though. I've been hearing some great ones. Yeah. That's what my boy's here for. You know. He's there we go. That's a little better, right? Yeah. And the camera's a little off. Let's see, look at my thing. First thing on today for Sunday is rest. That's my first thing on my to-do list right here. Rest. Move slow. Gather energy. Hey, Meow, how you doing? Food. Oh, today I figured out a way. To not even mom's using them, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this is like you got to sit down there and have a way to process your information in your head. And writing it out has been a foolproof process since cavemen. You know, because when you write it out, I don't mean typing. When you write it out, and I use pencils. When you write it out, it's real. It activates the thought. Just thinking it can make you crazy, but writing it out slows you down enough so you can figure out what's going on in your head. By writing longhand, printing, it slows you down. It forces you to think more about what you're doing. And remember, you're never going to get it right. You just got to do it. It's not about the outcome. It's about the process. Ah! Here he is, and he's off. Meowster, I'm great. I am great. I am. Today is a Sunday, is a rest day. Getting stuff done. Tomorrow's going to be a big one. Got a lot going on tomorrow. I can feel it. Today I'm just gathering my forces. Learn how to make grill fried chicken wings. Grill fried chicken wing. I buy meat from this company called Good Ranchers, and they every now and then they send me a gift, like a bonus. And last month they sent me some chicken wings. I'm not a chicken wing fan. They usually do it. You get them at a bar and deep fried. They taste like shit, right? Like they're just bad food. So I said, let me try these. So I'm making a couple steaks in the grill. Some chicken breast and some steak in the grill. So let me try it because I make scallops on the grill. So let me try this. And olive oil, salt and pepper, and a piece of tin foil, and then a lot of it. So And I let them sit there for a long time, for maybe 40 minutes, and then I kept flipping them over into the oil. The oil started bubbling, and it may be one of the best things I've ever made. I absolutely love it. That's a great question. I hope I explained. So basically, it's on the grill because you have the heat there anyways, right? So I'm firing up some chicken breasts and a couple steaks, and just because I cook food for the week, so I can just, instead of snacking on cookies and crap, I'm going to have some protein, and so that's better for me. I'd rather snack on protein and Cheez-Its or whatever you people eat. So I took all the chicken wings, room temp, slab them olive oil, and just put it on the side and just let it cook. And it was outstanding. It was an experiment. It worked out well. I haven't done a video game in months. I'm done. That part of my life is over. The reason for doing it is gone, and blessedly so. And hey, Weston, how you doing, man? I cook on a grill, and I cook very clean, man. I use salt, pepper, and Italian spices. No garlic. The only time I eat onions is when I grill them, we fry. And yeah, so that's everything's clean, man. If I have butter or olive oil, that's it. Never vegetable oil. It's always high quality olive oil or butter. And yeah, just I cook for a week, man. I fire the grill up. I'll throw 3 or 4 chicken breasts on it. Yank out a few steaks, and I'll fire them up. And I'll usually have one for lunch, and then I'll put the rest away into glass containers, not plastic, glass. And then then I eat that for as long as it gets me. It gets me as far as I go, and I fire up the grill and I do it again. Tornado! Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it, man. Always. Thank you. Having a great weekend. Like I said, I got to hit the gym later on, and then get to bed early. I watched a movie last night. It's a wonderful film. It came out in the 90s, called Impromptu. It's a story about a bunch of great artists that go to this wealthy mansion for a weekend, and it's about Chopin, and it's a funny, good film. I forgot how good it was. I haven't seen it in decades. It's great. And, hey, Brock, buddy, it's like, yeah, it's done, man. That's, I did it as it's kind of a relationship thing, but now that even that's like, there's no reason to go back and do it. It's very hollow, and I want other things. I need other things in my life. That really, and I should have known. I mean, it should have been it was a red flag. I just didn't know what the red flag was pointing at, but I'm glad I figured it out. Vargas, okay, healthy breakfast. Breakfast I do. I get up. I try to get around 5:30. I try. Some days I sleep later. Sometimes I get up earlier. I try not to eat for 12 hours. So if I go to bed at 9, which is perfect for me, I'll stop eating at 7. So I will try to stop eating for 14 hours. So get up in the morning, have a cup of coffee, work in my journal, do some work and other things. And then when I start feeling hungry around 10 o'clock, I'll have like a hard-boiled egg. I'll dice it up, olive oil, salt and pepper, smash it up, maybe put some olives in there. And make it, maybe it's like I try to keep my meals the size of the palm of my hand. So a meal would fill this much of my hand. And if I eat more than that, I get full. So I eat that, and then maybe another hour from that, I'll have half a piece of toast. I have Trader Joe's is really nice country, so I have a piece of toast, and that's it for the day for carbohydrates. And then I usually fire up like a pot full of cauliflower and broccoli, and I make a mash out of it, butter, salt, pepper, Italian seasonings, that, and I like to have like a you know, kind of like you would mashed potato, but it's vegetables. It's kind of great. Then at night I'll fire down a steak or some chicken, and that's it, man. But breakfast is it's one egg, one hard-boiled egg, mashed up with olive oil, salt, pepper, and maybe some diced olives. It's perfect. Cryptix, how you doing, man? Glad you're here. Brother, for me, I don't know good or bad, but for fasting for me is magical. I try to do a 24-hour once a month. I'll try to do a 3-day once a quarter, and then maybe once a year I'll do a 5 or 6 day fast, which is always, if I want to change something in my life, my body's not feeling good, I'm tired, then I just clean my refrigerator out and I'd eat and fast for 5 days. That usually is, it's medicinal. I don't know who Joey Chestnut is. I have no idea. I'm so I don't know popular culture at all. Don't want to. It doesn't offer much. Hey, B Music. How you doing, brother? Yeah. Life is good, man. Life is good. What's is not a goddamn onion. T-bone steak. Actually, a tomahawk steak now. Yeah, tomahawks. Woo. I got a couple of tomahawks in my fridge right now. Ooh, there's big old boys. Yeah, that I wouldn't be proud of that. It's just like the guys who are professional eaters. I mean, that's maybe the most decadent fucking thing I've ever heard. I mean, I had one guy who came on the show, and he's like a world class, and the guy's fucking jacked, no doubt. But if your deal is you eat food, and that's your claim to fame, that you can eat more food than somebody else, that's a fucking culture gone wrong, man. That is a fucking culture gone right into the shitter. Food, it is just fuel, or it's socialization. But to take pride in how much you can consume, like these fucking idiots that sport drink, you know. Hey man, I drank a case of beer. Congratulations, you know. You're worthless. Who cares? You know, that overconsumption that's a death of society. You know, that's what we tell when we celebrate people who are gluttons. When we celebrate gluttony, we are so fucked. So no, don't do that. It's not a sport. Seeing how much fucking food you can shove down your mouth is not. No. Weekend's going great, man. Yeah, it is fucked up. It is, yeah. You know, like this whole thing. Like people say, is stuffing. How much food can you stuff down your fucking throat? And then most will puke it up anyways. I don't know. I just. Hey, Jason, glad you're here, brother. Glad you're here. I know. I got to be careful. I shouldn't rant so much. That's like, you know. Yeah, yeah I had a guy on. I can't remember his name. And nice enough guy. He and his wife are professional food eaters. But a hard time. I mean, I get more respect for the fact this guy's a fucking bodybuilder. I mean, he hits the gym. But again, I don't know, man. I just celebrating the fact that you're able to. It just makes no sense. It makes absolutely zero fucking sense. I don't know Beast. I don't know this guy. I hear about him. I'm not much. I don't do much. I don't do much popular culture. I don't. I don't think it's for me. You know, I think I'm focused on other things. And whenever I do tune in, I don't agree with it. And also, I think a lot of it is not even real. We have the shit. More than 80% of what I see on like TikTok and Instagram is all fake. It's all phony. It's either generated by AI or it's set up. You always got to remember, how did the camera get there for that perfect shot? How did that camera get there? And it's perfectly like the. So always try to understand POV. I'm in the film business. I always thought, well, that's a convenient shot. They happened to be there when that guy punched that guy. You got to look. Why was the camera there so conveniently to capture that particular thing? Now you can tell when it's a security camera, right? But even then, people are getting smart now. They're rigging security cameras. Anyways, that's not a small rant. No, these are called backwoods. I buy them. They're inexpensive. They taste great. It depends if I had any. It depends if he had any extra. If he's down to his last cigar, you better be a good fucking friend of his. Trunk stream, I think. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Now remember, everybody, you got to help Darwin out. So go here, click on this, and nominate Darwin Necessian. Here's Darwin. So we're nominating Darwin. He's one of my best friends, and he is many guest appearances. Will be on Wednesday. Actually, he's coming out with me Wednesday night. So yeah, be prepared. All right, music, get out of here, man. Take care. It's Sunday. It's a quickie. We're getting out of here fast. I met Narks on the show. He's been part of the Sarge's Corner community since day one. I think we've been friends since 2019. He actually flew out here and he came to one of my premieres on movies. Good man. No, he would never use the word dick. The word dick is too gay for him. He never fucking used it. And I'm using gay in South Park content. It's like, it's so it lacks any type of strength. Downrange, dickhead. I mean, even dickhead, dick. Yeah, dick is something that's a soft boy's term. When it downrange, dipshit. Yeah, that's not. Yeah, it's not right. Oh yeah, I know the picture. Yeah. Cobra was at the Mickey Mouse treatment. I guess. I don't know. You know what, man? I'm so far removed from that shit. Or maybe I'm not. I don't know. I just don't. I just don't care. You know? If you guys care, I care, but I don't think about it that much. Yeah. Is that Miss or Ms? MS, like Ms? You know, 5:37. We got 24 minutes left. How do you want to spend it, gang? Yeah, well, the charm has, charm, whatever that means. I think it's. I don't think I can't spend a lot of time or energy actually thinking about that stuff, so I don't. Uh, so you're gonna stick it out. Good for you. Well, it's true. It's like I have so much going on that I only talk about it with you guys. You force me to think about it, and I haven't really thought it through. It's like it's not part of my life, you know. Yeah, I did actually. I played a little bit. I played when I'm Warzone with some community members. It did not go well at all. I got killed. I died a lot. And then I became a big fan of Outbreak. I played Outbreak for a long time, and I was back on Outbreak for the spring and the early part of the summer, but that is no longer part of my life, and it probably is never going to be part of my life again because shit, life's too short, man, to be spent 3 hours, 4 hours of my life. I should be sleeping, getting strong, and doing other new things with my existence. Yeah, that'd be weird. Did you? Oh, Battlefield 6 killed COD? I don't know, man. Again, I know, actually, I know one of the guys who's on the development team for Battlefield, and he's a former Call of Duty. He's one of the Call of Duty guys from the early games. Some of the guys from 1 and 2 went over and worked on Battlefield. So, probably, yeah, because the old school guys are just doing it different, you know? They're just doing it different. Now remember, hey, make sure you guys, I say it again, go over there, nominate our boy Darwin. Click this link I just sent to you guys. Is it working? Someone tell me if this link works for you or not. Because our boy Darwin, he needs to be fucking nominated. He's a great writer. He does great. Yeah. In my 20s, what a great question. Skill. I would really, 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 I would really, really, really focus on the ability to write and communicate the written word. I would focus on absorbing all the AI technology I could. I'd make AI technology acquisition, and I would do exactly what I'm doing now. I would learn how to master the AI apps. I would learn crypto. I would learn how to invest in stocks. I would learn engineering. I'd learn mechanics. I would just make sure that I had the ability to. I'd learn engineering, math, study math. If you know math, you can do anything. If you know math, you can be a carpenter, you can be a plumber, you can be an engineer. Learn math. Learn simple, basic, applied mathematics. That's what I would do. Very simple. Didn't work out. That's all. Didn't work out. Did not work out. All right. Not too personal. Yeah, actually, got a couple really nice ones on the way. I've got to sit down and bang it out. You know, when I write in batches. I got to sit down and unpack some things. I had to remove some emotional blockage. It's fucking emotional shit for me. So I gotta, if I'm not in the right state of mind, if I'm not in a place where I can go into that hole, I need to go in and feel it. Then I gotta hang out on the circumference until I feel that it's I got the energy to go down into the hole, and do what I gotta do. Brandon, thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. I agree. I agree, but that's just me. I use AI for perfunctory things, the things that don't require opinion. AI, when it starts to express opinions, it's not a real opinion. It's kind of. So I would say, I don't know, man. Every time you let the machine do it for you, you get weaker. Machines got stronger, but we got weaker. Remember that? We got weaker, and it's true. I would really. When I use AI, I use it to generate ideas. Like I use it for bios. It's great at writing bios. It's great at writing introductions. When I did my concert a couple weeks ago, AI wrote my, the blurb. It's great for that kind of stuff. But if you have to write to demonstrate you have knowledge, I wouldn't do that. I'd make sure that you have to do that. But it's definitely not this one. I think I'm a big fan of the 60s. I think, bands like Pink Floyd and Led Zeppelin, I think the musicianship was off the fucking charts. I think it's like basketball and sports. Like basketball, it stopped being a team sport and became an individual sport. And I think like musicians, they all want to be fast and furious, but are they in contact, in connection with what they're playing? Again, I just think that when we get enamored with speed and things like that, and it's hard to understand like that, we don't respond to the speed. We respond to the quality of connection. I got a taco, a burrito. Yes, and dumber. I don't know. It's allowing us not to fight for memory. I mean, it's happened to me over and over again. Like my memory's getting worse. My memory's pretty good, but when you're around people who constantly hit the phone, you don't force your brain. What is it? And you've got to go through these certain ideas of recollection. What are the mnemonics? And mnemonics. Mnemonics? Mnemonics. Anyways, the brain, you got to connect dots. You got to remind yourself. And when you do that, you're lighting up parts of your brain. And when we just, question, answer, you're not engaged. It's a muscle. The brain is like a muscle. Your intellect is like a muscle. If you're not engaging it daily, not working it, it atrophies. Your intellect will atrophy. If you don't fight to understand something, if you don't fight to learn something, if you don't fight to recreate connections in the neurons in your brain, they will fade. Again, it's a muscle. So I think if you really stop fighting for knowledge, to understand, like understanding something is different than just regurgitating for a test. If you understand it, you own it for a lifetime. But you got to reprocess it, use it. And understanding is not the same as answering a question and then forgetting the answer. It's a big deal. Because you are cheating. Once upon a time, you were not allowed to have a calculator in math class. That was cheating. You would get an F. If you used a calculator at a test, or a slide rule. You know what a slide rule is? Back in the day, we had a slide ruler. It's the way of slide rule. And if you use a slide rule in a class, in a math class or a science class, you didn't know the formula for how to solve a trick question or a jam, you get an F. Now everyone's got it. They all got it. Learning the formula, learning how to do, learning your time, your multiplication tables. 7 times 7 is 49. 7 times 6 is 42. 8 times 7 is what? 56. 12 times 12. What is it? 144. It's just you just know what it is. You understand the relationship. I ask somebody like, okay, everybody, not use your calculator. What is 10% of 132? You should know like that. Right? You should know like that. What is 10% of 132? What is 1%? What is 2%? What is 20% of 132? You should have it like that. 0.1 decimal, 13.2. It's 10%, 13.2. What is 1%? 1.3. It's something that you need to have this speed, because by the time you get your phone out, get to your app, it's like it's over. The moment's over. So there are things that our brain can do that's so much faster, and you gotta fight for it though. James, I gotta fight like a fucking demon not to turn that phone on and look for my text messages or my emails or who's I'm so addicted to that ping. I turn all my noises off. Like all that pinging, all the rings, even my phone. I turn off the phone ringer. I'm so addicted to the ring. It's got me. The fucking iPhone's got me, man. It owns me. I got to turn it right off and just disconnect from it, or I get nothing done. It's a dopamine effect. I got no thoughts on it, man. I don't play it. I don't know anything about it. I know they make a lot of money from it. I know what I do know is I've read things that it's some of the behavior is reprehensible, but so is Call of Duty. So it's a game like anything else. I'd rather see you outside learning how to change your tire or work on an engine or do some carpentry work or figure out how to do plumbing. I'd rather see you do real things that you can actually make money from, like today, as opposed to playing a game that you might be able to make some money from at one point, but the guys should do it. And I don't think you want to strive to be like them. They live very dark lives, It's even worse than that, I think. I think that we now have a situation where the hardest thing I think the biggest obstacle to success for everyone, is thinking that you have something that you don't have. Thinking that you possess a skill or knowledge you don't really have, that you really haven't acquired. And you can go in and go through a TikTok or Instagram and say one sentence thing in psychology. Oh, I got that. That person's a narcissist. No. You take the whole Jordan Peterson class to understand what that really means. So the idea is that we ascribe to ourselves things that we don't really have, and that is the problem to learn. Because if you think you know how to do it already, well, why are you going to work at it? You believe you know it. This is why most people don't ever get off the ground, because they believe they have confidence in themselves. They believe they have something that they do not. So. Oh, good question. Depends on the coffee. When I like Cuban coffee. When I do a Cuban coffee, which is like a Bustelo, I usually want a little bit of sugar because it's so strong. French roast, it's just half and half. Rarely do I use sugar. Rarely do I use sugar. Every now and then, I do not use sugar in the morning because it'll screw up my metabolism for the day. But if I have an afternoon cup, which I'm prone to do, I'll drop a little bit of brown sugar in there. Well, I'm not sure about that. There's always a pessimism about the next generation. But when you look at trends and you look at when I had a dinner with my niece and a couple of her friends, and they have some disturbing perspectives that it's not my place to change it, but they're limiting themselves, especially when it comes to interrelationships with men and women. That's where the biggest problem can be, because there's such a divide between men and women now. It's always been there, but now it's just really exacerbated. And to watch it play out, it's kind of that's disturbing. But then again, and Elon does this Neuralink thing where you just got to think it and it happens. Well, technology. Hard to say, man. It's hard to say what's going to happen next. All I know is that I want to learn AI as fast as I can. I want to learn I want to automate. I want a robot to do all this work I have, these hours to do this shit on my computer. I want to tell a computer, hey, take this document, compare it to that one, merge it, and show me what the duplications are. So I want to be able to do that. Just say that, hey, merge it, compare these documents, merge them, and show me the outcome, and let's show me the issues. That's why I want that. So I have to learn how to do that. All right, man, this is good, man. You have to go for a walk. We are closing down 5 minutes. Everyone, go out for a walk. We're going to hang up here at 6 o'clock my time. Everyone, get out there, do some exercise. I'm going to hit the gym. I'm going to stretch a bit, and then fire up the computer and try to learn some stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I had some rants today, didn't I? Yeah. It's interesting. Yeah. Corrigan, get out there, man. Little night. Where are you? You're down in Boston, right? I can't remember where you were. Yeah. Hey, Wolf. Yeah, Wolf. Taking a walk around the block is the most settling thing I could do. Just leave your phone at home, walk around, check out, try to pay attention to your footsteps. just let clear the brain, open it up for something new to happen. Corey, you're in Natick. That's right, Natick. You can go for a walk at night. It's not dangerous in Natick, is it? I don't know. No, I just do. These are sweet and aromatic. That's it. I'm when I find something I like, I stick with it. I have a restaurant. I go there. That's the steak I want. I order that steak. I don't need to know the fish of the day. I don't need to know the specials. I'm coming here at this steak and that glass of wine. That's it. Coming here, coming there for that piece of fish, that drink. That's when I come there. I'm a man of very simple tastes. And when I find things I like, I stick with them. Yeah. I wish I had. Did you know I did a show in Great Barrington like 2 weeks ago? You could have come, man. I'd love to meet you again. We had a great crowd. We had like 70, 80 people there. It was a great crowd. Yeah, Abel. I mean, that's the thing, isn't it? When you find something like I wear Gap T-shirts. That's it. I went out buy. It's when I just bought a bunch of. Here's something for you. I went to the Gap the other day. I've been a large T-shirt for 50 years. I pretty much had the same body I had when I was in college, give or take a few. Some muscle density issues. But I've always been, I'm 5'11", I'm 190 pounds. It's always been between like 185 and 195 for my entire life, right? Up whatever range it is. And I've always worn a large Gap T-shirt. I've had this stuff since Gap began. So when I bought a bunch of shirts, large T-shirts, and they all were like tense on me. I go, I haven't lost that much weight. So I go back in. So look, these are really big. It's, yeah, we kind of we had to change the sizing. So you're now a medium. So this problem just with where we are is like because people are getting so obese, fat as it were, that they had to change. Instead of having people say, okay, you're wearing double X, triple X large. No, they're going the other way. So they want them to feel okay. You got to feel good about being fat now, okay? That's all. You're just a large. No, I was a large. Now I'm a medium. Anyways, that's one of the things I'm looking at. Again, that's the idea. You're taking things that you don't have. Well, you're in shape. You're fine. That shirt fits you. You're not a triple X. You're a large. That's what I'm talking about. Good for you, man. How you gonna do it? I don't know. I follow players, right? I want what's his name? Yeah, I follow players. Although the Patriots look pretty good this weekend. I kind of like Vrabel. I like him. Just like I like the Detroit because of the coach. Dan Campbell, just a guy. He's a guy's guy. He's just a good, hard-charging, team-loving guy. And Dan Vrabel's the same way. I just got a feeling he's going to build a really great team in New England. And I want Aaron Rodgers to go out with a bang. I hope he does something well. I hope Allen up in Buffalo can do something. He's such a great. And there's so many guys I want to do well. Love the 49ers. Are you kidding me? Love the 49ers. I hope their window hasn't passed. I hope McCaffrey has a good year. I would love to see them do well. They're a good team. All right, get out of here, Wesley. Yeah, we're shutting down in 1 minute. All right. It's not which is more healthy. It's which works better for you, and it's portion control. Try to be hungry during the day a little bit. Don't fill up. All right. Try to eat. Rule of thumb for me is palm of my hand. If If I have a piece of steak, it's got to fit to the palm of my hand. If I have the chicken, palm of my hand. So make sure that the amount of food you eat is commensurate. This is something that works for me. Just don't eat so much food, man. We just overeat. And we go to a restaurant, split everything with somebody because it's such a huge portion. We get massive amounts of food, yeah. So just portion control. Just eat half of what you normally eat. Even if you break shape, you know. I have seen Rambo. We grew up with that shit, you know. All right, Navy Craft, get out of here. Abel. True. All right, everybody, this has been a great evening. It's 1 hour. We killed 1 hour. Let's get out there, go get some exercise in. Shut down all your social media. Take a walk. Get outside. Maybe do some push-ups, leg lifts. Twist your body. Move your arms around. Get everything moving. You know, come on, get squared away. Get your body moving. Spend a day in the house. Get it going, guys, gals, and decided. Move. Get some movement in you, and I'll see you on Wednesday night. Yeah? And remember, I'm going to give it to you again. Go in and get behind our boy Darwin. All right? Darwin Nercessian. All right? Darwin Nercessian. Everybody. All right. Any last words? Any last input? Any burn? Hey, Ann McHugh. Any burning desires that got to be said? Any burning statements got to be said? Any questions that just cannot wait? Going once, going twice. All right, and as we. Oh, baby. Y'all good. I'll see you on Wednesday. All right. And that's it. Everybody, have a great Sunday night. Take care of yourselves. Get some exercise. And see you on Wednesday. Woods out.